Dallas-Fort Worth is one of the most connected international airports in the United States, and most DFW area travelers don't fully realize what they have access to. We're talking about non-stop flights to London, Tokyo, Seoul, Frankfurt, Paris, Amsterdam, Dubai, Doha, Mexico City, Bogota, Lima, Sao Paulo, and dozens more. Over 60 international destinations reachable non-stop from one airport. No connection through LAX or JFK, no extra 4 hours on your trip. You drive to DFW, clear security, and you're in the air to another continent. This video covers the best international routes from DFW right now in 2026, broken down by region: Europe, Asia, Latin America, and the Middle East. For each region, I'll cover the best non-stop options, which airlines fly them, typical pricing windows, and points redemption sweet spots. If you've been routing through other hubs because you didn't know DFW had these options, this video is going to change how you plan your next international trip. Let's start with Europe, the region with the most competition and the most interesting pricing.
Europe from DFW is genuinely competitive right now. Multiple airlines on the same routes means better prices and more options than 5 years ago. London is the flagship route. American Airlines flies non-stop DFW to London Heathrow daily. British Airways also operates DFW to Heathrow. Round-trip cash fares run $600 to $900 in economy, booked 6 to 8 weeks out, $400 to $600 on a sale. Business class starts around $3,000, but awards sweet spots bring it down. 26,000 British Airways Avios one-way in economy, or Flying Blue promos as low as 22,500 miles. Frankfurt is the gateway to Central Europe. Lufthansa flies DFW to Frankfurt non-stop. Cash economy runs $550 to $850. Booking United Mileage Plus awards on Lufthansa Metal through Star Alliance often yields better rates than Lufthansa's own Miles & More program. Amsterdam via KLM is one of the most consistent value routes from DFW. Economy fares regularly dip below $500 round trip in shoulder season. Flying Blue is the native program, and Amsterdam is one of the routes that shows up most in Flying Blue monthly promo awards. Paris via Air France non-stop on the A350 is another strong option in the same Flying Blue ecosystem. Premium economy on this route is worth the upgrade, roughly $200 to $400 more than economy, and on a 10-plus-hour flight, it's a genuinely different experience. Madrid via Iberia and Rome via several carriers round out Europe. Both show up in Avios sweet spots regularly since Iberia, British Airways, and Vueling share the Avios currency.
Asia from DFW has fewer non-stop options than Europe, but some of the highest value routes on the network. Japan is the marquee destination. American Airlines flies DFW to Tokyo Haneda non-stop, roughly 13 hours. This is the route where the ANA Business Class Virgin Atlantic redemption we covered previously is most relevant. 88,000 points round trip, no fuel surcharges. Cash economy runs $800 to $1,200. Book 4 to 6 months out, both award space and fares are significantly better with lead time. Seoul via Korean Air. Korean Air operates DFW to Incheon non-stop and is part of SkyTeam, which means Flying Blue Miles can book this route. Korean Air's own SkyPass program also prices well for business class, one of the better value long-haul premium products if you can find award space. Dubai and Doha are the Middle East hubs. Emirates flies DFW to Dubai non-stop, roughly 15 hours, one of the longest routes from DFW. Qatar Airways operates DFW to Doha non-stop. Both offer exceptional premium cabin products, and both connect onward to Africa, South Asia, and Southeast Asia. If your final destination is in any of those regions, pricing through Dubai or Doha often beats routing through Europe. Latin America is where DFW genuinely excels. The proximity to Mexico and Central and South America gives DFW more Latin American non-stop options than almost any U.S. airport outside Miami. Mexico, American and Aeromexico cover Mexico City, Cancun, Guadalajara, Monterrey, Puerto Vallarta, Los Cabos, and more, most non-stop. Aeroplan sweet spot, 12,500 points one way. Colombia and Peru. American flies DFW to Bogota and Lima non-stop. These are underpriced routes, Round-trip economy regularly runs $400 to $600. Brazil, American flies DFW to Sao Paulo Guarulhos nonstop at 10 hours, accessible price-wise and popular with both business and leisure travelers.
Timing is everything for international fares out of DFW. Here's what the data consistently shows. Europe. Book 6 to 8 weeks out for shoulder season travel. For peak summer, move that to 3 to 4 months out. Asia, 4 to 6 months is the sweet spot. Japan and Korea fares spike significantly within 60 days of departure. Latin America, Mexico fares can be found with 2 to 3 weeks notice during off-peak periods. For South America, Colombia, Peru, Brazil, 6 to 10 weeks tends to yield the best fares. Shoulder season for most routes from DFW, October, November, February, and March. These months consistently produce the lowest international fares. August and December are peak pricing months. Lean heavily on points redemptions during those windows. 3 tools worth bookmarking. Google Flights with price tracking alerts for your target routes, free and reliable. Hopper for fare prediction. It tells you whether to buy now or wait. Scott's Cheap Flights for mistake fares and flash sales. They have found DFW to London under $300 and DFW to Tokyo under $500 in the past year. One thing that separates informed DFW travelers from everyone else. American Airlines has more international routes from DFW than from any other airport in their network. If you hold AAdvantage miles or earn them through a credit card, DFW is your best redemption airport. Oneworld partners, British Airways, Iberia, Japan Airlines, Cathay Pacific, Qatar Airways, are all bookable on AAdvantage miles, often at better rates than through each airline's own program. DFW is not a hub you're stuck with. It's one of the best international departure points in the country. Use it that way. Check the pinned comment for the full route list. Every nonstop international destination from DFW, current airlines, typical pricing, and best points redemption for each. Next video, how to upgrade your seat on long-haul flights from DFW, when to ask, which airlines upgrade most, and the card and status combinations that give you the best shot at premium cabin without paying full price. Subscribe so you don't miss it.